What up, pussies? Sorry. Sorry. My bad. What a channel. Videos. One. No. Uh-oh. Fuck. Cancel it. Just turn off Steam for me, please. That's it.
Wonderful board games, sir. The Viticulturist is a classic for sure. Or perhaps you'd like Archipelagos of Insulinda, a very educational game for those interested in geography. Braubritter is a fun game of economic competition, but can get quite intense after a while. We have games for the whole family. You can play with your children.
Play with your own children. Right, doing play board games. Well, I have children. Do I have children? I don't know anything about this.
Friends are technically like. For playing with friends, I'd recommend Suzerainty. It's a civilization building game where you build a civilization, then set off to brutally colonize and repress other civilizations. Lousy auras there. No, role-playing games are popular among those types. You know, who are into those kind of things. Personally, I don't like it. Not at all. I've heard they turn people into occult enthusiasts. That they have rituals where they try to...
There's a variety of source books, lore books, and the current their table. The top book is the Wired to Well Clean 2nd edition, and also a large handbook telling with the tomb cover over it, or intricate cover over it. Tales of... I won't want that one, Tales of Brawl. $25 real. That one looks cool. We need to find a game or money, bro. These shelves are overburdened with books from the same series. You see the name Dick Mullen over and over. A couple spook novels hid amidst all the detective books. Thrilling tales of spycraft and daring. Sorry, keep it with all this
crime, robberies, murders, even sexual crimes. We're fortunate to have Dick Mullen and his story. You're a police officer, apparently. You should buy all of these.
Detective. Actually, it might be nice to buy them then. Hunting the representation with the splash piece in their everyday work. Police officers folks greatly oversee the excitement of police work glowing over how long it takes to actually follow up on detail and eliminate dead ends. It's more they completely ignore the psychological hardships of year after year coming into contact with people during the worst days of their lives. Not a single mention of all the stress this. Dudley, what's up, baby? On the famous officer's found shirt. Let me know. Well, I'd play. No, I'm good. Yes. Been playing TV 8 like crazy. A single mention of all the stress this world creates upon us. Yes. Mm-hmm. Well in. See what I'm saying? He doesn't care, bro. I like Willem, but he doesn't care. He doesn't care about his viewers. Yeah, fuck him. I can't lie. Fuck Wellen. Such a fucking dipshit. He doesn't care about his fans. He really doesn't. Like if you can't even get to the point where like no one's in the stream, only 11 people, and they're like, hey, I haven't seen your stream in forever. Like I haven't only caught your stream only twice after watching for years. Much love. The least you could do is just be like, hey, much love, thanks, big boy, thank you for being around. Nope, he just doesn't give a fuck. So what's the point? Family, detective fiction just doesn't tell the truth. Now, would you like to list the books of the authors yourself? Sorry, this has been a boring stream so far. Sure thing. Oh God, no. Sure thing. Dick Mullen on the job. Give me Mullen. Adventures of Richard B. Mullen. Dick Mullen in the murder note. Sword effect Dick Mullen. The killing is declared. Dick Mullen dies? Not anymore. Dick Mullen dies? Oh no, turns out he faked it in some case. Are there any more? Yeah, there's also The Dame Who Did It, Farewell My Mullen. Faking death seems to be a common trope in the morbid tales of Dick Mullen at Dark Tide Turns. Tragedy calls for Dick Mullen, another one with fake death, and of course Dick Mullen, the murderer. In order to catch murderer, Dick Mullen must become the murderer. And for all this, still haven't found the answer to the one question that matters. Who is Dick Mullen? I want to know who Dick Mullen is. We're going to click save. Who is he? Hi, Belly Deli. Is everything okay, my girly baby? Oh, hi, Toby. Can we sit on my lap a little bit? What's up, baby girl? You had food and water not too long ago. You should be fine. You have water all the time. But you already had food a minute ago. It should be okay. Hi, baby Toby. Yeah, I'm purring. That's you. You're my princess. You're my baby girl. Baby girl. Quick eye notice a small caterpillar crawling across the spine of the book. The title reads, Dick Mullen, The Mistaken Identity. What do we have here? Mistaken Identity. More paperback from Dick Mullen's classic hardball phrase. The premise seems to be that Dick Mullen's framed for the murder of his best friend. It has just a few days proof innocence. Why does it speak to me? These motifs of unstable identities and shock betrayals. It's probably right. I'm a complicated guy full of contradictions. And this is the book for you. Ah, God, we gotta find money, man. I'm so tired of not having money. Block on the shelf reads biographies of famous people. You see a large variety of names, none of which ring a bell. Story keep anything in the story.
I would say
yourself.
The Greatest Innocence. Yes, most certainly. It's an important educational tool, delving into the depths of history, religion, and their relation to innocentic power.
What is an innocence? Great, I don't need to be knowing.
A very influential historical figure. But surely I don't have to tell you that. You're a law officer, and law officers have at least some education. The book is also very daring. The author aims to re-examine the universal understandings of the innocentic system, creating a fresh vantage point and a shift in the tired order of things. Certainly, it's prudent for a person to have at least an elementary understanding of history.
Well, you should get this one. Definitely. It's important time. Important. On the personal side. I through all the books with all their names makes your head spin. None of this seems important or relevant, so I'll just vapid egoism. Exactly. So why are we putting in so many words, creator? Suddenly a particular odd title catches your name. Reads High Speed Love, the tragic love story, Jacob Arrow. Now, what's it about? High Speed Love Chronicles, a romance between two of the finest tip-top eternity races in history. One of them is the madcap, while main covers the grace. Next story, you see a silver ranger called the Anti-Star. He's famous for shooting weapons the one side while cooking the other. So that real actor's golden belly stands in front of a run-down drug den. He's a permanent fixture on real life.
I really must insist you buy one of the books. Reading them is not for free. I'm sorry, I did not mean to rush you. You are browsing. Go ahead. Take.
Yes, ma'am. I gotta be honest, I am browsing. I'm not looking and reading one of them. If I do that, you can call me out. The story is not strictly about the crime romance biography, but also wider natural literature.
Sir, please, no browsing in that shelf. I can't have you end up, like, opening a police store next door and stealing my customers. Oh, no.
Today is about wholeness, unity, balance. The things that are important to the working class mind. One of those books and many others on the shelves to give people medical advice, medicine, and all life situations they don't have access to paid healthcare services. Interesting. Various paranatural books still under the shelf. Leave. Hold on. Several maps are attached to the bulletin board inside the okay. Oh, the small pin at the board is from the one corner. That looks old and faded. I can't remember. It's not a map.
Map of Martinez. This could work, maybe.
Nah. Someone about
Always good to be informed of your surroundings.
Need a map. I don't know. I'm sure that I'm talking about those. You see a constellation of small dots. The largest to the northwest is you are here, another far away, way in the west. What else? Also, Fresh and Modern and Pocketies, North Arcade Islands, all speaks of dust and the vastness of the Insulindic. On the edge of the map, the color fades to a blur, dotted line, black and white. It's creating mathematics. Northeast of Dust Mite stands on the north coast of it. It's a bookstore. It's you. You can. I'll call you whenever we'll see. That's too much. Lost little pearls of light. Tiny flies in the fires in the dark. 850 million people live on these little tiny dots. Which the world of culture and commerce torn apart by the history with the edges. Ocean breaks apart and tangles of cause scenes and its means all pointing into the pale nothingness one day is the north and the grab the north is Zenith. Samari is the east is Zenith. I don't know. Is the west Zenith. Okay. I get it. Connects to the other worlds. Worlds past the instant unknown to you. There's other. Okay. We have no idea what they are. Just the stars, gods. For looking at them makes you feel like almost non-existent. Whatever you are, the odds are immeasurable, large compared to you, and very far away. I'd say are gods. God's distance. Look at the map. Look at the map.
I'm sorry, officer. The map of Martinez is the only one available. The other two are not for sale. They're quite valuable, though they might not look it. The map of Martinez is 90 cents, though. That old thing? It's an out-of-date map of a tourist location that never was nor came to be, from when some design studio people tried to spruce the place up 4 or 5 years ago. They also renovated the horse statue, set up those coin-operated viewers, and designed the new street lamps.
From Winston design studio, people tried to spruce up the place up. 5 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago, they also renovated the horse statue, set up this coin-oriented viewers, and designed the new street lamps. The place does not look like a special tourist trap, does it?
They didn't get that far, for some reason. A shame the project never got going. Would be nice if someone fixed Martinez up. All these ruins are bad for business.
Of course, the very nice skipper at Delta Rivers. Countless bridges put up the stars back together. Very official. The east rolling hillsides of the Jordan. Of course, the Jordan. They sound rich to you. This is a really sweat further. Of course, somewhere to live. Not bad as Jamrock. It's bad as much longer than Coal City. It's the worst. It's so small you can't even see on the map. No, wait, there it is. Look, the Jamrock is sips the coast next to the harbor. Looks downright dependent. It's almost cool. No, this is somewhere to be. This is all you have, but it's still something. Street sodium lights the sky that we're strictly love. The sky of the world, you're still alive. Yep, exactly. Already checked that one. Everyone knows this about patches with the magic. Wait, did I not click on that one?
It's a must-have if you own a cockatoo. I've heard they're quite capricious. Excuse me, officer. The back room is strictly for employees only.
Charm, regular plate none. So a bones, sticks, and strong. Sorry, a struggling fish head with empty eye stalk staring at you. From the looks of it, this is a traditional Sims war, meant to provide protection against the evil luck, bad dreams, curses, and others. Human else scourges, inhabitants of the Started poking at suspiciously. There was nothing else to do with the fish head charm this time. The curtains remained shut before you. Shopkeeper, what's behind the curtains?
Nothing. Now please go back to browsing the books. Don't you feel compelled to look at the book?
She speaks almost as if she's trying to put a spell on you, urging you to buy the books. Oddly, not trying to draw you away from the curtains and more worrying than you can. Pull up the curtains. Yes, you had to pull up the petrified voice of the shop.
Sir, don't touch that. I told you it's off limits for the customers. Parapsychologically speaking, we're done if you decide to open them. I won't be held responsible for the...
But the curse, that's why you're afraid. Man, this is different. I'm a police officer. I need to get in there. Best this speaks on. Let's investigate the whole threshold. I don't care. You can stop me all.
No, it's just a storeroom for the employees. I told you. Now please step away from the curtains.
You
do?
Threshold.
My God. Even more reasons not to mess with the curtains. Why? It's not like anyone was killed there. I am sorry. I don't mean to be so impolite. Just please don't go there. I can't allow that. You'll only make things worse and unleash the powers.
The powers? Better hit me up.
Thank you.
What are you? A coward?
Thank you, the shopkeeper lets out. Let's just talk about this first door, alright? There's no reason for you to venture. No, what are you, coward? Think about the marvelous ways waiting for us. There's always ghosts. Maybe there's something mysterious about the curtains. Be careful. Curtains. Ignore the curtains and leave for now.
Welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People. My name is Plaisance. Be welcome, and please take responsibility for the energy you bring into this space. I am the proudest owner of our little shop of...
fine-tuned her voice to find the most approach for attracting, welcoming approach for attracting customers. It doesn't work. I just want to know what's wrong with this. I'm looking for a book. Buy a book. The girl outside mentioned it's cursed. The daughter is almost sitting outside the store.
Cursed? Who said that? Annette? I will have a word with her. This...
Oh God, his name is Starlo. I feel like it's driving. Feels ghostly. That's nice. Why are you so uptight about the curtains? I just want to know what's on the other
I
side.
already told you. It's just a storage room for employees. Just let it go, officer. Go buy some goddamn books. You're supposed to be drawn to the books.
That's the left. Sky. That's the left. Yes. Vietnam. That's the left. sorry, I just killed her. I love that she got that too perfectly timed. I was like, Sky, that's the left. I told you just let it go. I said go back to me. Okay. She started like as a poem, or like she's playing a role she's getting tired of. Why does it have a sneeze or protecting it?
It's just for decoration.
And your gaze, mouth pressed into a tight lip smile, then.
Okay, fine. It's because this place is cursed. Just
Told
like
you.
Annette said, they don't call it the doomed commercial area for nothing.
Go on.
Are you happy now, officer? Happy that you've ruined everything?
Have I ruined everything? Have I? Have I really? Come on. What are we doing? And she closes her eyes and starts meddling with a pendant. Host of hosts, she prays, guard me in my honest business venture from the curse that lurks behind the curtains. Take it easy, you've broken her resistance. Pushing her further will gain nothing. Curse manifests stuff. Why didn't you just tell her away it's a curse? You sought help from anyone?
Yes. I've contacted numerous parapsychologists, and even a pair of Simonese mediators. They provided me with the wards.
No, that's the strange, like, tree
The
out
wards
the
help to
curtains.
keep the doom at bay and protect us against the darkness that lies further in the building. Even though now I fear it's not enough.
Isn't that part of the words as well?
Oh, this? No, it's a special Himian amulet, blessed by desert pygmy shamans, with a spell of compulsion. It's to compel people to buy books. There are numerous spells cast throughout the store. I had the books anointed with a different inducement spell, for example. It's guaranteed to boost sales 15%.
Desert pygmy shamans? That sounds like a rather questionable way to describe a group of people. It doesn't seem like a spell is working. There are no customers around except for you. These are hardly any customers in the store. You think it's really working? Honestly, it seems these pennant things are a scam. You could be doing so much more.
Sir, I am well educated in the commercial and esoteric arts. I know what to do and what to avoid.
She nudges her spectacles. You ever thought about a sale? Maybe this could learn some customers. Try to help. What about some beyond sightings to the likes? You can try and finally with the customers. You should try to reconceptualize your business. Art News doesn't look like the best place for a bookshop. Have you ever thought about a sale? Maybe this could learn some customers. No, she's gonna be mad about that. We're trying to help. What about neon lights and signs of blinking lights? She wouldn't like that. Could you try to be friendly with the customer? She's already friendly. Maybe you could try to conceptualize.
You're right. A bookstore wasn't even my original plan. I actually wanted to sell esoteric paraphernalia to help to balance out this neighborhood's dark energies.
Good idea. What happened?
My husband suggested otherwise. He said it's less stupid, more appropriate, cultured and all that. But being cultured doesn't offer any protection against the curse, does it? Maybe I shouldn't have listened to him after all.
How does the curse manifest though? Well, we'll go on the same topic. Why didn't you just tell me about right away it's the curse? No, because they're gonna know. Like, why would I tell a customer it's the curse? They're gonna run away.
The curse is so much worse than you could imagine. It's a disease, eating at the very foundation.
She ever runs to the woman as she looks around the dimly lit store.
It's the curse of financial distress,
Her voice drops
of
to a whisper.
ruin and bankruptcy.
Peers at the curtain again. Didn't that curtain just move? Okay, I'm a little confused. What does that mean? Annette mentioned that the previous tenants had experienced some fast troubles. What's that? Wait, that's it? I was hoping for...
It's not just that, officer. We're dealing with something supernatural here. It's the cacodemons, feeding off bad business practices and disappointing income statements. There's something wrong with this building, I can tell you. Ever since I arrived, I've sensed an eerie, lingering presence.
As a unwanted here. Sounds familiar. Strange, I felt unwanted too. What does that mean?
Truly so? Perhaps the dark energies are leeching off you. You shouldn't stay in the store too long. It may be dangerous.
So if you take the case, I can investigate, see if the curse is real.
Most certainly not. I don't want anyone who's not familiar with the psychic arts to get involved in this mess. Stay away. Leave the spirits be, so they can return.
I have a few more questions about the curse. I'm looking for a bit about how to. It's 83, but we know how this is, guys. We know how this game is. I'm not taking an L here.
Hello again, esteemed officer, and welcome to Crime.
Slowly up to her, you silver-tongued fiend. Show her what world-class perfidy looks like. Hey, what if I don't want to lie? Ma'am, I came here to help. I've handled paranormal situations before.
Are you sure? Don't think I haven't seen charlatans before.
Since the burning changed from far, clear beyond calls out. I returned from the void, a paradetective from the long line of paradetectives. Since the psychic examinations from far, clear beyond calls out.
I'm not sure I can trust your claims. Honestly, you look like a bit of a drinker.
Thanks, it's the usual stony calm. He's silently picks out his nose. Go ahead then, rock a road, he thinks. I'll compose some notes. Well, I'll admit, I've had my share of drinks, but only because my realm is parapsychologically taxing the spirits in order to contact them. See, it's necessary to drink with spirits in order to contact the void.
How do you know all this?
Here we go. Wards brought me here in the first place. The city's blood also. Void revenant. I have all the powers to deban all the bad news.
I should have realized. A pattern lies within the fabric. The hand of fate guides us. Our meeting couldn't have been mere chance.
Perhaps you truly are the one who live in this woman from the doom.
But I am not the only one at risk. I have to think of my daughter.
Yes, you do.
You are certain you can help us? Keep us safe? I can't allow any collateral damage to hit us.
No, it's never. Your family's safe. Phantom's no match for me.
If you promise, good officer, then you might be our last hope. Do you swear it?
Oh, my
Thank
honor.
you, sir. There's one more thing I haven't told you about yet. The entity.
Do not act surprised. You know these things. Of course, entity. Close your eyes. Right.
You have? The entity takes the form of a woman. A witch, probably. I've suspected that she must be connected to the curse ever since I first saw her. Did you know that she lives inside the chimney?
The fact that she must be getting over sorry, sure. You also saw the chimney? Chimneys aren't big enough for that. Chimneys. The passage between heaven and hell, of course.
Yes. That chimney is part of the building's central furnace, and it's enormous. She has
That's how I
barricaded
feel
herself
about
behind some metal
astronomy and
security
other stuff
curtains.
like that.
God
I think it
knows
has
what she's
some
doing
kind of
there.
effect, but like I really don't. I think everybody's different. It's just the way that we nature and nurture. I'm a psychology major, man. I can't believe in astrology. Shoot me far to the blow. I mean, her central furnace is enormous. She has barricaded herself between some metal curtains. No security curtains. God knows.
Some unnatural magic, I assume.
Mm.
You should go find the entity and ask what happened to all the companies in the building. What is the source of this curse? Here's the key to the warded door behind the curtains. Take it. Oh, and please do return to me after you've looked round. I'm quite anxious to know what she has to say about the curse. What you discover in there.
Unbelievable. Darkness and ruin. Unbelievable darkness and ruin. What you discover probably just some office space. Don't be scared.
Okay, but please, only a few questions. Annette, yes, my daughter. I hope she wasn't slacking off again with her nose in science fiction. Tell me, was she at her post, doing her job like a proper girl? Wonderful! Did you talk to her? Great! On a scale of 1 to 10, how compelled were you to buy books after talking with her?
I'm not gonna get ready to even getting out through that. That's how my response wants to be, but I also want to help the girl.
My precious, her dedication brings joy to my heart. If you have children, I hope they turn out as great as my Annette.
How much of that?
God. I've told her not to do that. It's such a disgusting... She can, if she has enough willpower. This is what's called growing pains. Life isn't easy. Life doesn't give breaks.
Come on, ma'am. It's obvious she can't do anything about it. You are placing an unnecessary burden on a young child.
Thank you. Snap that. Up for Kim. Her name was wrong, even though I know that. I'm usually not doing it. I don't know anything. This is true, and obviously the will of the market, but maybe make an exception for your daughter? It's stiff severe. Silently fuming, Tanner still thinks past without change. They're pretty come to terms with new reality. When they are wrong. It's not easy. Think for one. There simply aren't any good arguments for being an asshole.
Oh no. Hold on. I need to invite her inside and apologize. She must be freezing out there. There. I don't know what to say to you. My husband, he tries to teach me business lessons. I have what my mother called a dull mind. All this stress.
These thoughts from Ella keeps moving. Sounds like both the husband and the mother treat her that way. Her the way she treats Annette. Husband and the mother treat her the way she treats Annette. You're like Annette to your husband and your mother.
Oh, well, my mother was horrible, of course. Absolutely perverse energies around that person. But my husband...
My husband is completely different, of course. This husband and Annette's father, she's an only child. Tell me she doesn't go to school anymore.
She's been too busy helping me here. So she studied at home this trimester. This is a temporary solution, of course. I assure you, I of all people understand the importance of education. She will be back in school the moment the store takes off.
And what if that never happens? You're risking all of her education. Oh God, I hope I can be. If anything happens to me where I can be, God, I can be a parent that's opposite, 100% opposite of this. Ah, piss, y'all. I'll be honest. I'm not pissed. Damn. And hell freezes over? Never mind, it's not a good topic to get into. Sorry, y'all, taking a second. Too busy, pissed, other stuff like that. Is his husband Annette's father? Is she an only child?
Yes. My husband is a successful entrepreneur east of the river. If only he were more involved in the business we're running up here. No matter. Soon we'll both be off for Grand Couronne.
Oh, I think I heard text. What is that? Yes, my husband is a sexual entrepreneur east of the river. If only he were more involved in the business running up here. He says gloomily, no matter. Soon we'll both be off to Grand Corin. Wait, Grand, what's that?
He made the initial investment. Since then, he's been what you might call...
Hate silent partners. Super silent. Almost inaudibly so. I love rhetoric. Am I psychological shit in here? Kills me, man. This husband and that's father? Is she an only child?
Yes, I'm afraid so. A real treat she is. It would be nice if she had... No, we couldn't have afforded more children, really. Not in this economy. We're quite busy people, you know, my husband and I. Quite busy. Children are a lot of work. You don't look like a father, so I don't expect you to understand.
How much do I have of that? We're quite busy here, you know. I'm busy, my husband and I, quite busy. There's voice traders. Sure, a lot of work. You don't like the fathers. I don't expect you to
sorry.
understand.
I'm sure you do understand.
Mm-hmm. See a dimly lit room full of dusty furniture and trash. A doorway stands in the back, covered in dozens of scary little Simonese warriors, your shadow looming over it like a woman. Escapes from Palacine, whatever. As she tries her best to look around, her round face buried in her hands. One map features the patchwork grid of the street to Mount Edge, directly appropriately touristy location. Crossing the river and Martin North. Finally come to a hole in the spot where you are currently standing, although the map gives no information. For more detailed turn in the map, on the map, go to your journal on the map tab, trace the path, put the one away. I have so much to do. Man. Heavy door with the missing handle stands before you, covered in dozens, if not hundreds of mysterious trinkets and charms. It appears to be locked. Knock on the door. Unlock the door with the key. After you exerting some force, you manage to turn the key. It's nearly silent. The door slides slightly open. Kim, maybe you should go first.
Detective, you're the one in charge.
We're both like, maybe you should go first. Yeah, you're in charge. You go first. It's dripping from a punching bag. There's this country's fortress. The rest is worn off. No! It's like leather and sweat. Shot put ball. No, stop, please. Right stick is fucking me in the ass. Purple lies on the floor that clears one off some blades. Since KG, it tries up some of the sound of these ways. Show the world what kind of beast is dealing with. Lift up. No collars on the doorbell. This is a safety hazard. What if it feels familiar? Is it really because of a light weightlifter? No, it's not that. It's the stale smell of rubber, squeaky sound of speakers, your bruised knee against the mat, and a whistle. And the feeling is gone. Just a memory. Memory from another life. When you were young and fit. Look, Kim, it's a trap. There are no collars.
You're right. The weights may fall off. Better not touch it then.
Kind of bastard would just remove the collars. It should be a felony. Actually, I don't really care about it.
It would be a violation of EPIS safety regulations if the gym was still operating, but it isn't. No one's supposed to come here anymore.
You know what I'm about to do. You know what I'm about to do. You know what we're about to do. We're about to do this over and over and over and over again. God damn it! Sorry. Woo! What? Okay, I should just give up. Yeah, I actually just give up.
Seconds. I was trying to think of what I was trying to do, but I kept getting confused.
Jesus
Do you know where the hot
Christ!
area is? Do you remember?
already holding it off. I was pointing, keep trying. I'm just gonna just skip this part. This is what I'm talking about. 20 to 15, 30 misses. I'm gonna say 15, 20, 30 misses on this shit. Because then I'll have an 8% and I'll get it first try. Really not Batman. Oh my god. Fucking finally. I was about to give up too. On your immense amount of strength, you raise the barbell above your air. You're nice and tremble, but you're a savage. This is a child's game. You're nothing revel in the feeling. You're nothing revel in the feeling. Yeah, boy. Get that muscle on us! One wave of accomplishment waves over your head as you drop the barbell to the floor. For a moment, it feels like you're strong enough to succeed at anything you ever set your mind to. Hey, but you're still on the ghost house. What if someone heard this? What if they know you're here? Good thing you can announce the purple. Thanks, Kim, cutie boy. You cutie patootie! Thank you. I can get you a kiss right now. So hyped on my excitement. Always walk by old window panes and debris. Let's talk to Kim now.
It's dark.
It's
And
obvious.
the flashlight works a lot better if you hold it in your hand.
The point is totally obvious. Flashlight, go in hand. Stare at your hand. Got it, Kim. No need to rub it in. Cover him, Kim. You had something else to discuss, and I think we should discuss it.
What is this place?
Lieutenant stares at the dusty training equipment. It's magic. Another world beyond evil.
Yes, but no one's been here in ages.
He draws a strap on the dusty foot.
I doubt the electricity still works.
Foot.
Good thing we have a flashlight on us.
Some specks of dust mirror the faint beyond daylight falling from the window. Other than that, it's dark. Eerie feeling rises in your chest. What if there's a reason why no one's been raped? Let's just keep going. Sure, it's just a regular abandoned house.
Sounds good.
Right does dictate where the flashlight goes. Whoa. I must stare at you. It's this stuff, dark stuff to mount. Large dominion full of strength. I should probably cover this fire weapons thing, mind you, blades. Make your medic torso. Straight yellow color. With velvet, soft to the touch, mouth bitten. It appears to be some kind of machine with a huge heart and a wired framework. The keyboard has a particular on-off button, a piece of paper.
A radio computer. Just sitting here without anyone inside.
You're so suspicious and a bit cautious. Do you think I should turn it on?
We have one of these down at the station, but I never really learned how to use it.
Turn on the machine. She lights up like some prehistoric animal straight from a slumber. Revealing bursts of flame from the keys of the keyboard. Hatch on the machine's central compartment is wide open. Inside the compartment, what do you think a beehive with roofs?
This is where the memory should go.
Kind of really should. Go. Why did I slice over an old green chalkboard covered in scribbles, sketches, and schemes like some ancient cave mural? Some writings have faded with age, but you can still make out sections here and there. Photos and drawings have been pinned on the board. At the drawing. Especially the notes. Handwriting isn't partly legible, but you can still see some three slogans. Call in, tune out. World untethered and heat, death, the universe. The text reads, heat, death, the universe is the new black. Another note says, the biggest advancement in role-playing systems seen since the 30s. The drawings. These light, pointy-eared creatures appear to be different types of Welkins. You walk make out, Kennel Welkins casting wax-based magic. There's Welkins with orange shining under their skin. Even Aether Welkins, living from the vast emptiness of Sidereal space. Who are these creatures? Fantasies of the tortured, feverish mind? You adopt one of these Welkins as your persona. No longer a mere man, but a Welkin. The Welkin's towering while the rest appears to be different, however. Here, High Welkin, his face white and scrambled like crackled marble. Cracked marble. This is clearly a Welkin supremacist. The note says all non-Welkin races will be purged. All of them to marry the humans and even headless men, all of them purged. Imagine Welkin with only Welkin, Green Welkin, Dread Welkin, and the High Welkin.
An inordinate amount of time has gone into drawing these little Welkin creatures.
I want to sue all these creatures. Are they real? I have so many questions.
Political commentary. That one has a great beard, too. Some people really like building a world, I think. Even if it's just for a game.
What are these creatures? Who drew them? Are they real?
This looks like concept art for a project. It's not really real. Just look at those details. So much effort.
What, all gone? World colors depict barren, icy landscapes wrapped in perpetual light. These permafrost and glacial landforms, dead trees groaning in the snow. Entire oceans have been frozen from shore to shore. There are pictures of settlements on right up Earth abandoned in a storm. Animal corpses in the dark carcasses and bones. Use the primitive oil rigs built decorations by four-wheeled birds. Lyrics under the snow, great mammoth like first beast of burden. Albeit dark and cool, this vision also feels cozy in its own way, like eggnog and morphine. Much needed respite from our own world. A pinned postcard reads, Heat Death Scenario, a desperate fight for geothermal energy engulfs the world as the world becomes untethered from its sun, directing the through the universe. At the schedule. Mark the schedule in the year 50. Cryptic words like Haley Regimen and GPI span the mark-drawn grid, the grand scheme of production and money. It looks like a bit like an academic calendar, only much more brutal. MEAN stands for a mini-meeting, part of a bigger framework for managing work called RUN. Station 41 tried to implement it a few years but failed. Keepers rapid. As the numbers in the boxes go rare and rare, the board becomes empty snowfall in the final days on the failure and regret.
Looks like they didn't make it.
Like the frigid ice filled with Venus. In the bottom left corner of the chalkboard says, see the prod, schedule filmings for details. Smoke with opens. Excuse me, slip.
Yes?
Steel word blade, very no lips. That's just it. Can I crisscross fluids? Solid thick factory. Is some treasure coming? Okay, guys, no, that's all. So we have to use right now. Look, the skis and rotor blades both bear the same description of what it means. It seems like they started out making one, failed to turn a profit, and pivoted to producing the other. The question is, which do you start with? And which do they pivot to? The situation is all. Yeah, okay. That's yeah, that's fine. Flappers coming our lead line was drawn in blue and red, marked in the mesh spreading over the stone-like blood vessels on opposite of the skin. It looks ghostly and strangely ancient. The whole thing resembles kitchen mosaic tiles, very distinctive. Hold on, how do I know what kitchen mosaic tiles are supposed to look like? Mystery class. Students with their textbooks open, studying the roots of our civilization. Those curved blue tiles look beautiful in the sun. Something like that. Real from your see, it seems UKB 1.3.6, UKB 1.2.3, and U 1.2.3.9. Summer notes 2, sporadic conduct, reference for what? Clear, it looks like a cardiovascular system split into veins and capillaries, very advanced. So less on the medical here. You think so? The web is compromised the radio stations, all the way back to one red heart titled The Game Master Frequency. No, so this can only listen on any station at once? Wait, what was the Game Master? This game that I was playing. Oh, it's very important. We need a massive on-air game built by these people. Architecture for the hundreds of story threads that pass through the game's massive frequency. If it's a game that who's playing? Whoever decides to call into call station looks like. That's the six of the names of their stations, just people across 6 islands. They playing Mundi, Lady Katoa, Dorad, Samara, and even Ilmara. All of this gone left unrealized. There's no way a little basement studio working here could pull
My
something
God.
like that.
It's as if the less money they had, the more ambitious their project became. The schedule. I know doom when I see it. The company was running out of funding.
Well, it's nothing. It's just hard as like a marble, and it go from time to gone. No one has used it in this entire place in ages.
Okay. What do you think is going on with that computer, chalkboard, and fireplace? Got you. Yes?
Oh, fuck. I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, I'll quit this one and I'll come back later.